Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we found ourselves trapped in a wolf's body and sent to Hyrule Castle. This time, the little imp on our back is leading us to someone hidden in this tower. Who could it be? Hello. If I could remember what button is for dash and what is for attack, that would be wonderful. Gee, I wonder who it could be. I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Well, Link knows it's somebody of immense power, and the Sheikah eye symbol is upon her cloak. Midna. Well, that's the name of the imp on our back that I accidentally almost spoiled last episode. You remembered my name. What an honor for me. So, this is the one for whom you were searching. He's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do. You were imprisoned. I am sorry. Poor thing. He has no idea where this is or what's happened. So, don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilights. It has been turned into a world of shadows, ruled by creatures who shun the lights. I have no idea why those creepy statues are in Hyrule, but whatever. It is time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? That is such an odd depiction for what I imagine are the goddesses of Hyrule. I guess they're supposed to be breathing life into the land or something? I don't know. Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, and without light, the people became as spirits. Within the Twilight, they live on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people know now is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. Well, if that doesn't spoil it. I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is perpetual twilight really all that bad? Midna, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Why indeed? You tell me. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds. You must leave here quickly. And thus, we have learned a little bit more about what has transpired here. Not that way. The guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt. Well, do you understand where we are now? I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But, are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? Do you want to save them? Well, in that case, little Midna would be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant. And like a servant, you'd have to do exactly as I say. Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? And before we can argue, teleported away. And we have been teleported out of the land of shadows, the land of twilights. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the darkened realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self. And you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? See you later. So, now we are in the regular realm as a wolf. And the wolf is much faster than Link, and arguably as fast as the horse. So, what next? Did you think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the Twilight, like me. So, you really have no choice but to do what I say. Saving your friends and all that. Well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right now, I want a sword and a shield that'll suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So, what do you plan to do? While you're dawdling, the Twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry up. So, we are suckered into helping her regardless. Because going... Unfortunately, the wolf tends to knock people down, and no easy way to finish them off yet. Which means that basically you're stuck waiting for them to get up. That is a bit annoying. Got lost again, because why not? Wait. Thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made both the village and the forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know, you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell like the trees of Ordon. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals understand one another, so you'll be alright. And tutorial number 329. Because why not? Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. Okay, so let's just approach him and see how bad of an idea that I thought he did something. Okay. Regardless, we are told that we want a couple of things, and let's... Oh, about... Not so loud. So, that shield is still in your house, right? Yeah, it should be on our storage loft. Good. Go grab it, quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so he can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you'd be done for. It'll be fine. The sword we were going to present to the royal family should still be at Russell's house. Oh, yeah. All right, I understand, Mayor. I'll hurry up and get that shield. You just wait here. No good. Run! That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, looks like that open window. Look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. So... we should jump up there, but from where? And this is probably the point that I was thinking about. Yep, it is. Monster! You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her! And take this! So yes, he uses the lesson that you taught him. So... yeah. And so much for animals understanding one another. Were you attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. That cat doesn't know where to look. I'm sorry, cat. I'm sorry, that person called the hawk is my master's husband. You could see... I'm sorry. That cat doesn't know where to look. You can sneak up from behind and scare him. Meow. Oh my goodness. Hey, that guy up there, don't just, I know. I'm working on it. Wait until he sees us. Oh, yes, I thought you were going to give me... Yes, I know. Right. Where do I have to be? I forgot where I was supposed to be. Oh, well. Oh, come on. I had that. I think I was too entertained by the fact that I messed with the cat's, Whoa! So we scared the poor guy. He thinks we're trying to eat him, and we have no interest in that. Let's see here. Get up on the table. Found it. And now we dash into the wall. Instead of attack. You got the Ordon shield. Press ZL to defend yourself, but beware, if it's touched by fire, it will burn. It looks kinda cheap. Alright then, next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. And I like to point out the design on the Ordon shield looks like a goat, because I do not want to lose this shield. Oh, and we're going to have it for a while. Actually, how many rupees do I have? What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? We must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed a sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But darling, your injuries. I have 92 rupees. I need a lot more than that. I should have enough by the time that I need them, though. So... where was Russell's... okay. This is honestly not that hard. This is a lot easier than getting up on the roof to get the shield, to be perfectly honest. That's actually adorable. Where was it? There it is. You got the Ordon sword. This is a sword crafted by Russell, the best swordsman in Ordon, as a tribute to the royal family. I love how Link is wearing those. Alright, now you have a sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate. Alright, no more detours. I'm going to take you back to the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. So now Midna demands that we return all the way back from whence we came. Which is easy enough, I suppose. Ah, to be a wolf on a night when the moon rides high. Beautiful. Tell me, is your true form a human who is not currently in the town? Nah, just teasing. You're lucky. Your sharpened senses and your soft-looking coat. Lovely. You should, yep. You spook, and this will have Russell drive us back. Because Russell is pretty awesome like that. What do you have to say? Huh? Fresh face, huh? You're a sharp one to realize that you needed to introduce yourself to me. If you want to know anything about this town, I can tell you. What do you say? Sure. Let me tell you. This is usually a quiet little village, but there was a bit of a ruckus today. If you gotta know, monsters attacked the village and made off with the little brats. You look a bit like a monster yourself. If you're gonna be hanging around town, you may want to stay out of sight of the people. Well, as we saw with Russell and Beth's dad, who I can't remember the name of. Slightly awkward. Yeah, that's, sage advice. We have just a little bit more time, so let's go ahead and go into the Twilight and see one of the complaints about this is the wrong way. See one of the complaints about this game, which we will explore in full next episode. Because time and upload schedules and fun stuff like that. This way. But Midna, I don't want to go into the Twilight. Wait. Come to my spring. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. This was a trap! Beware, a shadow being. It approaches. I lied. We're not going to see that mechanic yet. We're going to fight. Oh, wow. This is actually easier than I thought it would be. Just one of these guys is not a threat at all. I got a heart piece? Okay. Because why not? This place has not been completely corrupted, so we got to save... you know what? I'm just going to say it. A Spirit of Light. And this one, oh look, it's another goat. Because we have not seen enough goats in Ordon Village yet. Oh, brave youth. I am one of the 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordona. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to seize the power of... Wow, this is slow. Of light I wield. Major cutscene? My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts. The entire kingdom has been reduced to a netherworld ruled by the cursed powers of darkness. The blight will not stop with Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilights. To save this land from the King of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms. Unless If you were to return to Farron Woods where you were first transformed, if you were to revive the light spirits, there, by the power of the light spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being. I really wish this were faster. And that is going to be it for this episode, unless Midna has something to add before we leave. So, for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.